Doug, do you like the RICHDOG collar? Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the RICHDOG dog training collar. They did send me this product review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in my video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Here's how it comes packaged to you in a nice and simple retail box. We can turn it over to the back side so we can learn more about the product and its controls. You can see on this side, we even have their customer service and support information as well in case you ever have any questions. And then we can learn more about the 3 training modes on this side, and the last side just has more of their logo and branding. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the package contents. Here are all the package contents. First up, we have your user manual right here, complete with step-by-step instructions and tips for training your pet. They also provide you with a lifetime replacement warranty. Next, you can see our lanyard and our dog collar. Then we have our USB charging cable. We can charge both devices at the same time. So we have our receiver plug right here and our remote control charging cable right here. So this is a micro USB end. Then we have additional contacts and covers. We have our static shock tester. We have the receiving collar right here, so you can see their logo and color scheme. We can look at it from all the different angles. On the back side, you can see the charging contacts with the removable silicone covers right there. Then we have your charging port right there. Make sure to have that closed if your pet's going to be wearing this in the water. Then you can see on this side, we have your power button and we have your indicator light as well. And then we have spots on both sides and under the logo to thread the included collar through. Next, we can look at the remote control right here. So you can see on the front, we got our nice screen. We have our 3 main controls, our vibrate, our beep, and our shock. We can look at this side. We can see our plus and minus buttons. Then we can look at the back and we have a nice clip. We can see at the top right here, we have our antenna and we have our spot to thread the lanyard through. We can look at the other side as well. We can see the antenna again and our lock and unlock button right there. And then on the back side, on the bottom, you can see we have our micro USB charging port. Now let's look at the remote in more detail. So you can see on the LCD screen now for the remote control, we have our battery level indicator. Then we have our static range and vibrate adjustments from 0, 0 all the way up to 99. Then we have our icon at the bottom showing us which mode we're in. So you can see right there, we switched. We're in vibrate mode now and we have it set to 99. We can use the plus and minus to go all the way down to 1 if we want. Next, we have our beep mode right there. So that's fixed at 0, 0. You can't adjust the volume or anything for the beep mode. But then we have our static mode and we can adjust it all the way down to 1 again if we want right there. And then we have our lock and unlock button on the side. So if you have the remote lock, you can still use the vibrate and the beep modes, but you can't accidentally shock your pet. If you have it unlocked, you can use all 3 modes. Straight out of the box, the remote control and the receiver will be paired together. So you just have to turn the receiving collar on just by pushing the power button and you're ready to start using the product. If for some reason they're not paired together, getting into pairing mode is super simple. So go ahead, turn the collar on, then hold down the power button again for a couple of seconds to enter into pairing mode. Then come over to your remote control, make sure it's on, and then hold down the beep button, the audio button, it's the middle button, for a couple of seconds so they can finish pairing. So to show you guys that everything works, let's go ahead. We're in vibrate mode right now, set to 99, which is the max level. Let's push the vibrate. So you can see it's vibrating right there. We can also hold down the vibrate button and it's going to keep vibrating for us. Now we can try the beep mode and we can't adjust the beep mode. It's just fixed at a specific volume. So let's push it. You can see it's beeping right there for us, and we can hold that down too. And it's going to beep continually until we let go. And now we can try out shock mode. We also have that set to 99. And we can use the nice tester. When we push it, you can see it's lighting up. So you can see it lighting up right there. And then don't forget, with the lock button, we can still use the vibrate and the beep, but we can't shock our pet. Now let's test it out in water to see how it holds up. We currently have the receiver submerged in water. Make sure if your pet's wearing this in the water that you push the lock button on the remote control so you don't accidentally shock them. Also keep in mind the remote control is not waterproof. Just the receiving collar that your pet's gonna wear is IP65 rated. So let's go ahead let's see if we can issue the vibrate or the beep command underwater. So it just beeped for us. And it just vibrated for us. Let's do that again. So it vibrated again and it beeped for us. So it's still working even though it's submerged underwater. Quick note about the battery life. You can expect around 2 weeks or so depending on your use. They rate the receiver for 15 days and the remote control for 45 days on standby. Now to assemble the collar with the receiver, go ahead, take the collar, and we're gonna thread it through this side under the RICHDOG logo and then back through the other side. So you can see, just gently work it through, pull some extra through. Now go under the RICHDOG logo right there, pull it through, and then come back through that last piece right there. So there we go. We just threaded the receiver on so you can see it from all those different sides. Now come over here, take this piece, thread it through one side and then back down the other right there. And then give yourself some slack. And then come over here, we're gonna thread it through this side first, and then back through the other side. And then we're gonna take this piece and we're gonna thread it back through this piece again. So it's gonna go up and then back down the other side. So just gently work it through both sides. So once you have it through, you can start pulling it tight. So you can see now we have everything set up. So we can just clip it right into place and we can make final adjustments right here, pulling it tighter for our pet depending on their size. We got the collar installed now, as you can see. Make sure that you get the contacts underneath the fur so they're making contact with your pet's skin. We also have extra collar right here that we could go ahead and cut to remove. And make sure when you're fitting your pet that it's not too tight and choking or really bothering your pet. Make sure you can still fit one finger between your pet and the collar. So the collar fit on my dog Doug just fine. He's been trained by these collars in the past, so he knows now if he's wearing one to be on his best behavior. My recommendation for you is don't shock your dog unless you really have to. I'm really a big fan of positive behavior reinforcement. Always capture that good behavior with treats, toys, love, and affection. If you are going to use this collar to train, be sure to be rigid and consistent in your training. Always start with the beat mode first. Then if they don't respond, go to the vibrate mode. If they still don't respond, then go to the shock mode. They're going to associate the beep and the vibrate with the shock really quickly to be able to respond better in the future. Overall, I've reviewed a lot of these collars on my channel, so be sure to check out some of my other reviews as well. Overall, guys, I like this product a lot. Very simple design, easy to use, a good remote control with the proper accessories, and this is not too big at all. I've reviewed some that are really big and bulky, so I like how slim this design is, and the fact that they give you a dual charging cable. That's a must. Really nice to be able to get a collar that you can charge both at the same time. Trust me, it's a nice feature. All of them should include this. In the future, I'd like to see USB Type-C. Micro USB is really old now, and it'd be nice if everything was USB Type-C. That's my own personal opinion. Also, I'd want to point out that for this remote, it's really interesting that you can actually hold down all three of the commands and it will continuously do them, even the shock one. So that makes me a little bit nervous if you're going to use this remote in your pocket. Theoretically, you could be having that pressed and it will continually shock your pet. So I don't like that feature on this remote. So you're always going to want to keep it locked so you don't have to worry about that. But if for some reason you left it unlocked and this was depressed, it would be shocking your pet continually. So that's a little bit alarming. But I do like that you can also hold down the vibrate and the beep and it will continually do those commands. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I like it for those two, for the vibrate and the beep, but I don't like that it has that option for the shock. You're never going to want to do that to your pet. But the display's nice. In the future, I'd love to see the ability to gauge the receiver's battery life as well. So the battery level indicator on here is just for the remote control. I really wish that they would put a battery level indicator for the receiver. Obviously, you can see it with the light here, but that's not as helpful because most of the time you'll be looking at this because your pet will be wearing this collar. But they give you the nice cable. This is a nice compact form, really easy to hold or if you wanted to wear it. And this is not too big for your dog at all. So they do have a lot of good with this product. Enough about what I think. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this in the comment section below? Let me know. Also, if you're interested in this product, the link to it will be in my video description below. So please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Hit that like button for us. Subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily. Don't want you to miss anything. And please, please, please give us a follow online. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can message us on WeChat. Check out our website. Join our free newsletter, guys. Follow us on Twitch and join our Discord server as well. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.